Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks. I'm Nathan Goupel.
And I'm Cole Buckley. Today's Nay Day.
This week, we are featuring a segment on 8th grade debates,
Red Ribbon Week,
and what students are dressing up for on Halloween.
Today we have some messages about the Washington, D.C. fundraisers.
First, thank you to all the parents and family members that purchased 50/50 raffle tickets and basket tickets at Open House and our Community Oven fundraising event.
Thank you for ordering takeout or dining in at the Community Oven this past Monday.
Special thanks to those Hampton Academy staff members that made it out to support the 8th graders. Miss McCain, Miss Clark, Miss Morrissey, Miss Waterworth, Miss Kennedy, Miss Muncie, and Miss Reno.
And our second announcement about the DC trip is that the calendar sales are happening now. Find an 8th grader to buy a calendar from or purchase one for Miss Dutton. There will be a winner every day from November 15th to December 15th for a bundle or gift cards. Sale ends November 9th.
Sometimes here at Shark News, we like to fill you in on former Hampton Academy students and their accomplishments since leaving Hampton Academy. This week, we want to feature Charlotte Grippo, a former Hampton Academy student, graduate of Winnacunnet High, school and UNH marine biology and marine science graduate, who is in Solomon Islands on a sailing, diving, and surfing trip.
She is living on a sailboat called the Complice, which is owned by a couple from Australia. She is one of the boat crew and travels throughout the Solomon Islands. It is truly a remote and off-the-grid adventure.
Even though they have lots of fun, one of the big and important things they do is building relationships with their remote villages and engaging in conversations to share each other's culture and customs.
They do lots of trading and bartering. And since Charlotte has an extensive marine biology education, she has chatted with the village kids and the occasional teacher about the reef systems, the sea life, which includes oysters and other bivalves, and even the mangrove and river system.
One takeaway from this is the world is a big and beautiful place, with many great people who want to learn more about it, and each other. Some have a lot, and some have only a little, but it's about happiness. The villages are quite remote, but education is very important to the villagers. All our tech helps, but they also rely on their own ingenuity. You learn to appreciate the simple things in life. Congratulations goes out to Charlotte for all her accomplishments after leaving Hampton Academy, and also for this really interesting experience.
the 6th grade students and staff are having a wonderful time at environmental camp. The weather has been great. We will cover it more next week, but check out a few pictures of the trip.
Student Council is running a Thanksgiving food drive to help families in need this Thanksgiving. To promote donating, there's a contest.
The homeroom with the most items from the list will get a bagel breakfast. Food items due this week of November 13th. Remember, you can bring canned or boxed items,
Including cranberry sauce,
stuffing mix,
gravy packets/cans,
rice,
instant potatoes,
brownie mix,
pumpkin pie filling,
pie crust mix,
cake mix,
frosting,
French crispy onions,
and grocery gift cards.
In Mrs. Nado's and Mrs. Andross's Shark Block, students have worked together to create the newest issue of the Middle magazine. It includes interesting articles about sports, animals, technology, current trends, Hampton happenings, holiday happiness, and food.
Be on the lookout in your classrooms for the fall 2023 issue of Middle Magazine.
Next week, we will be observing Red Ribbon Week. First, let's take a look at this brief video explaining the history of Red Ribbon Week.
We asked middle and high school students what they think about when they hear the words Red Ribbon Week.
Staying away from drugs.
Red ribbons displayed all over school.
Making healthy choices for our future.
That is true now, but do you know the history of Red Ribbon? In 1985, a DEA agent named Kiki Camarena was kidnapped, tortured, and killed in Mexico, working to prevent drug dealers from bringing drugs into the United States. After his funeral, his friends and family began wearing red ribbons as a way of showing their love of Kiki and their respect for his hard work to keep kids safe, healthy, and drug-free. That led to Red Ribbon campaign celebrations across the country and eventually a National Red Ribbon Week in 1988.
Next week in Advisory, we will all be involved in activities to observe Red Ribbon Week. On Monday, we will create a poster and take the pledge in Advisory. Be a hero, stand up to bullies, and say no to drugs. We will also receive red ribbons to wear throughout the week.
On Tuesday, we will be taking the time to identify some of our dreams or goals that we have for our lives. Be thinking about what you are. They can be career-related, personal, or anything they hope to do in the future.
While still observing Red Ribbon Week and wearing red ribbons on Wednesday, as we do every week, we will access our academics by checking in Alma, Google Classroom, and email.
On Thursday, we will have a group discussion about our dreams and goals, and we will talk about getting involved with vaping, drugs, and/or alcohol can prevent us from getting our goals.
And on Friday, we will wear red. The grade that wears the most red will receive as a prize. We will also have some guest speakers.
Lunch day will be Friday Pizza Day with Tony's Cheese Pizza, fruit, veggies, and milk. That lunch sounds yummy! Yummy!
Recently, students in Mrs. McCain's 8th grade social studies class practiced debating. Jack had a chance to speak with some of the students. Take a look.
Good morning, Hampton Academy Sharks. I'm here with 3 8th grade students, David, Ryan, and Jocelyn, to talk about a debate project that they did in social studies. David, can you tell me a little bit about that?
So we debated on if we should do year-round school or traditional calendar school.
And Ryan, what was your favorite part about doing this debate?
My favorite part was debating.
And do you have any big takeaways or anything that you learned from this project?
I learned how to debate.
And Jocelyn, what was a challenge when it came to doing this project?
Probably getting the research was the most challenging part.
And do you have any big takeaways?
Just learning how to stand up in front of a group of people and speak.
Thank you all for being on Shark News.
Thank you.
Jack and Jackson had the opportunity to ask some students what they're dressing up for as Halloween this year. We'd like to show you what they said and also ask you to send in some pictures of you in all your costumes. Send those pictures to sharknews@sau90.org or stop in by the computer lab to airdrop them.
We're gonna be the Powerpuff Girls! This Halloween I'm being a mermaid.
This Halloween, I'm being a pink construction worker.
This Halloween, I'm being Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob.
We're being cowgirls.
I'm just Ken.
And so am I. I am going as a ghillie suit.
I'm going as Oppenheimer.
I'm being Freddy Krueger.
I'm being Shrek.
And I'm being the gingerbread man.
I'm dressing as a dad.
I'm dressing up as a spooky bunny.
Hey, I have an interview for you guys to do in 6th grade.
Okay, guys, let's go.
This seems like a pretty sketchy elevator, guys.
Yeah, but we've done it so many times. Let's go to 4 too.
What on earth happened?
I think we just got moving.
Oh no.
Let us out of here!
Done with the interview, are we?
And now for the weather. Today, we'll have some clouds in the morning, and they will give way to mainly sunny skies for the afternoon. The high temperature will be 75 degrees. On Saturday, it will be mainly sunny. The high temperature will be 77 degrees. And on Sunday, it will be cloudy in the morning, and then off and on rain showers during the afternoon hours. The high temperature will be 53 degrees. This week, we have 2 weather photos. The first was sent in by Hazel Brisner. It is titled Cloudy Morning in Maine. Next, we have Fog Over the Cross-Country Meet, sent in by Anna Whitney. Thank you for sending those in, Hazel and Anna. Remember, you can send your Shark News weather photos into sharknews@su90.org.
Celebrating her birthday today is Jagger Strickland.
Celebrating on Saturday is Paige Brangan.
And celebrating on Sunday is Grayson Kelly.
Happy birthday, Jagger, Paige, and Grayson.
Today is National Black Cat Day. National Black Cat Day was established to combat the superstitions and misconceptions that have surrounded black cats for centuries. It emphasizes the importance of celebrating and supporting these often overlooked and misunderstood feline companions.
Our fact is a question for you, and it's about cats. How high can a cat jump? A, twice as high as its own height. B, 3 times as high as its own height. C, 5 times as high as its own height. Or D, 8 times as high as its own height.
Our thought of the day is by Linda C. Marchman. She is a self-proclaimed cat lady and has written several books about cats. She said, "Purr more, hiss less." Cat writer, Linda C. Marchman.
Hey, Lucy.
What?
Why do cats lie on computers?
I don't know why.
To keep an eye on the mouse.
Our answer to the fact of the day is this.
Your average house cat can easily jump 5 times their own height, routinely jumping vertically 6 to 8 feet without a running start.
If you've ever seen a cat jump from the floor to the top of a refrigerator, or jump over a backyard privacy fence in a single bound, you've seen their incredible back leg muscles in action. Remember, before we speak,
text,
chat,
or post,
ask yourself,
is it kind?
Is it true?
And is it necessary?
And remember the Academy way.
Manage yourself,
Act responsibly,
and respect yourself and others.
Go out there and make it a great day.